Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is OB live once again. Just gonna give you I haven't posted anything on here for a while, so I just want to give you guys a little update on some things that we'll talk about here. We'll talk about the Indians a little bit, the Browns, the Cavs. We'll try to cover them all here a little bit today, the Buckeyes and everything. First off, let's just start with the Cleveland Indians. Manny Acta, I really think he's going to do a good job for us. I believe in him, and I'm behind him 100% in all of everything that he does. So, I think he can do some good things. I mean, he got a little bit better team than he had with the Nationals, so that should be beneficial, I think, for him and whatnot. So I believe in Manny Acta. I think he's going to do a good job for us, and I hope he does. We deserve it to have somebody to help us get back on track. The Cavs, yes, they're off to a slow start. We're 2-2, but I think things are starting to gel a little bit. I think it's just going to be just going to take a little bit of time. It's a long season yet to go, and I think they'll be fine. So I'm not too worried about them. But I do think we need to figure out what the best rotation is for this team. We obviously can't have LeBron and Shaquille at the same time. They both can't be sitting at the same time. That is a definite. And we all know that. If you're any Cavs fan, you totally agree with me on that. That is not a good idea to have them both sitting at the same time. One of them needs to be out there while the other one takes a rest, which is something you can work on and do. The other thing is hopefully Delonte West is able to play quite a lot more now that he's back with the team, and he's able to got this bipolar thing under control, because we really need him on this. We really need help. Need his contribution to this team as well. Other than that, I think they'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. Mo Williams obviously needs to gain a little confidence back, and I think he's going to struggle somewhat. LeBron's going to struggle, but I think Mo just needs to refocus a little bit, and I think the Cavs will be fine. So I look forward to a good season from them. Ohio State, they did have a pretty impressive win against New Mexico State, but it is New Mexico State, so it's really hard to tell. They got a tough test against Penn State this weekend, so hopefully they can build on what they did with New Mexico State, and they can carry it into the Penn State game. That's going to be a big one. It's at Penn State, so that's going to be a tough one for them. But I think they can do it. They figure some other things on offense that they're able to do, and it'll sure provide some interesting things for them. So I think Ohio State will be fine, and I think they'll be able to get down against Penn State. They will win by 6 over Penn State. The Browns. Where to start with them? That is the question of the week. I guess they fired the general manager today of the Browns, which really is no surprise because he'd be the first one to go. But I think it stems as far as that. I think Randy Lerner, or Al, whatever one we got here, needs to step down as well and try to maybe get somebody else to buy this team, because obviously he doesn't know what he's doing. And he definitely is focused more on his stinking soccer team than he is on a football team. He may not know the difference between football and soccer. Football, you do have to put up more points than soccer. Soccer, you can get away with winning 1-0. Well, you can't do that in football because you can't get 1 point. You do have to hit people in football. Soccer, you hit people, you do get penalized. Football, it's okay to hit them as long as you're within the rules. He may not know what the rules are either. I'm not really sure if if he was ever the right man for the job. His dad probably should have put the team on the market, had the team go on the market if something happened to him. And to clarify, I will not be applying for the general manager job of the Cleveland Browns. I know that makes a lot of you people upset. You were really hoping that I would, because you think I can't do it any worse. I might even do it better than Konikis or whatever you want to call this stinking guy. But at this time, I am not going to be running for the position. I'm not going to apply for the position. Sorry to disappoint everybody there. A lot of people are ready to abandon ship on Eric Mangini. I say let's give him 3 years. If he can't turn things around in 3 years, then I think we go a different direction with him. But I still think he needs to find what guys work in his system. He's still got a lot of Romeo Cornelius players. So he's trying to weed those out. So I think they'll be fine with Mangini at the helm. But I think they need a general manager who's going to come in here and is going to be able to get us some athletes and not some old monkeys that aren't any good anymore. We definitely need to get some good guys to play on the offensive line, because the guys we got are like has-beens. They had, one good year, maybe 2, maybe 3 tops. We need to get some guys in here. Defensive backs, we need to find some guys that can actually cover receivers, not guys that can just hang with them a little bit, maybe tackle. We need to find some guys that are going to put some pop, like a Darren Sharper or Antoine Winfield, a young guy like that that's going to play, and not these washed-up guys that we have. They got a lot of work to do, obviously. We all know that. You guys, as anybody that's a Browns fan, knows that. But let's not abandon ship on Mangini. I say let's just stick with him, give him the rest of this year, a couple more years. I think he can turn it around once he gets the guys that he wants, and the general manager comes in and actually gives them players, not a bunch of has-beens. But that's all I have to say about that. I'd like to hear what you guys think. As always, your comments are always welcome, and I thank you for watching these videos. And as always, I'd like to give a shout out to all my Facebook friends. Let's shout it out to all of them. So this is out to you guys. And to the fans, people that do root for Cleveland, keep on rooting for the Indians, Browns and Cavs. Don't give hope. And go Ohio State. Keep rooting for Ohio State. Don't give up on them either. And as always, thank you for listening. This is OB out.